Let's be real. You see them everywhere. The ones who ask for the insane raise, launch the crazy idea, slide into that CEO's DMs, and somehow they always win. They're not smarter than you. Hell, they're not even more talented. They just have one thing you don't. They're shameless. Meanwhile, you're stuck on the sidelines, trapped in a psychological prison, absolutely terrified of what people might think. You're playing it so safe that you've become invisible. And here's the brutal truth. While you're worried about looking desperate, shameless people are taking everything you want. This video, it's your key out of that prison. We're about to break down exactly why shameless people run the world, and more importantly, how you can become one of them without selling your soul. Look, I get it. You were raised to be humble, to not make waves, to wait your turn. But here's what nobody told you. That programming wasn't designed to help you succeed. It was designed to keep you manageable, predictable, small. The truth is, shame is a control mechanism, and the people at the top, they deleted that program a long time ago. They understand something you don't. There's a massive difference between toxic shamelessness, being a narcissistic asshole, and what I call healthy shamelessness. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why your shame is literally the only thing between you and everything you want. And I'm going to give you 3 specific hacks to flip that switch for good. All right, let's cut the crap. How many times have you had a killer idea but killed it before anyone else could? How many opportunities have you watched fly by because of one stupidly powerful emotion? Shame. Shame isn't just feeling embarrassed. It's that gut-wrenching voice screaming, "Who the hell are you to do that?" It's not just a feeling, it's a cage, and you built it yourself. I used to watch colleagues pitch half-baked ideas with total confidence. Sometimes they'd crash and burn, but other times, they'd land the project, the promotion, the recognition, while I sat there with better ideas paralyzed by fear. The difference? They were willing to risk looking like a fool for a shot at greatness. I was so terrified of judgment that I guaranteed failure by never even trying. Here's the thing. Psychologists call it the spotlight effect. You think everyone's watching your every move, but they're all starring in their own mental movie, too busy worrying about their own shit to care about yours. While you're protecting yourself from judgment that isn't even happening, shameless people are playing a completely different game. Now hold on. When I say shameless, I'm not telling you to become some sociopathic asshole. There's a huge difference between toxic shamelessness and healthy shamelessness. Toxic shamelessness is having no conscience. Healthy shamelessness, that's what Kim Scott calls radical candor. The ability to care personally and challenge directly at the same time. Shameless people win because while you're worried about the crowd's opinion, they're locked on the finish line. Their why eclipses their fear of judgment. They get that failure isn't a verdict, it's data. Here's what's happening in your brain. When you face rejection, the part responsible for physical pain lights up. That's why rejection literally hurts. But exposure therapy works. The more you experience it, the less it affects you. You've been rejected maybe 10 times in your life, and each one felt like death. Shameless people? They've been rejected 1,000 times. So how do you break out of the shame prison and unlock this superpower? You systematically rewire your brain with these 3 hacks. Hack number 1. Find your burning building. Mark Manson has this genius thought experiment. Imagine a building on fire with a baby crying inside. Are you worried about your outfit? Your hair? Hell no. You have something infinitely more important to focus on. You need to find your burning building. A mission so important it makes fear of looking stupid seem like a joke. When your why is clear, it becomes your North Star. Stop begging for approval and start chasing purpose. Hack number 2. Build killer reputation with yourself. We're scared of others' opinions because we lack internal validation. The antidote? Build unbreakable self-trust by keeping promises to yourself. Start stupidly small. If you say you'll wake up at 6 a.m., get your ass up. Each kept promise is a vote for who you are. You're building evidence that your opinion matters more than theirs. When you consistently show up for yourself, external judgment loses its power. Hack number 3. Treat embarrassment like a power-up. Shameless winners see embarrassment as a growth hack, not game over. Think of it like a muscle. The first gym session is awkward and painful, but each rep makes you stronger. Start small. Wear that loud outfit. Ask the stupid question. Post that video. Each survival teaches your brain, oh, that didn't kill me. It's exposure therapy. Successful people hunt these moments because that's where growth lives. Look, for years you've been living in a psychological prison you built yourself, letting fear of judgment dictate the size of your life. But that door? It's been unlocked this whole damn time. Shamelessness isn't a character flaw. It's a strategic choice. It's choosing your purpose over popularity, your validation over theirs, growth over comfort. You have 2 choices. Option A, keep playing small, stay scared, keep wondering why nothing changes. Option B, start taking shameless action and become the person who gets what they want. The world doesn't reward the talented. It rewards the shameless. The ones who ask, the ones who try, the ones who don't let imaginary judgment stop them from real success. So what's it gonna be? Another year of playing small? Or are you ready to become disgustingly, unapologetically, successfully shameless? What's one shameless action you're taking this week? Drop it in the comments. Your story might be the kick someone else needs to unlock their own prison. Now go build a life you're actually proud of.